questions for Coach Kyra Elzy. We'll start with Donnie.
Coach, congratulations tonight on the win.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Two things. What was your message for your team coming out of third quarter, heading into fourth quarter, and then also the play of Treasure Hunt tonight?
Our message was consistent all game. We have to dig in. It's going to take everybody. We cannot panic. We got to get some stops on the defensive end, one shot and out, push the ball in transition. But the biggest message, do not panic. We have been here before. We are battle tested. We have enough players on the floor that can make plays, and that showed tonight. And Treasure Hunt, she got baptized by fire. I was so proud of her. Had 5 rebounds. 4 of them were offensively, and I think that was the fastest that I've seen her move in a while when we pitched ahead and she finished with the layup. But I think she just showed tonight how skilled she is offensively. She can score at all 3 levels, and her size is a factor.
Larry Vaught.
Sticking with Treasure there, Cara, you'd been telling us that she just had to be patient, wait her chance. It would be coming, and we would see. Is this the kind of things from her you've been seeing on a daily basis, or is she even better today?
No, she's been practicing well the last couple of weeks, so she's been coming on. So for any freshman, our freshmen in particular, are getting baptized by fire. They're sitting behind vets. So every day they're being challenged in practice, and we just talked to them about trusting the process. You'll get better, but when your number is called, you have to be ready to step up, and I thought Treasure Hunt did that today.
Alex.
Hey, Kyra, at what point were you made aware that you weren't going to have, 4 players today? Was it something you were able to prepare for, or was it kind of one of those last-minute things you had to adjust to?
Well, we found out yesterday, so it was an adjustment when you're missing that many players, especially in the guard position. But we have talked all year. This is a team, and we play together. We have to stick together, and we have to be able to make plays, and we don't just depend on one person. And tonight, we stepped up with people who hadn't been playing. So happy for Blair Green. She really stepped up to the challenge.
Josh Sullivan.
Hi, Coach. Kind of sticking with Blair. She hit that huge three-pointer late in the fourth to give you guys the lead for good, and it was just really clutch all night. How big was that play, and how big was she?
Blair was huge for us. She made play after play, some big shots, that 3. But credit to Blair. She comes in before practice. She practices extremely hard. She comes in after practice. She watches film. So the shots that you see her hitting, she takes over and over and over. So she's very confident in the shots that she takes, and we're very confident because she works at it every day.
Michelle.
Yeah, Coach, forgive me if I missed this a little earlier, but is Ryan's injury a day-to-day thing, or what is the update for her specifically?
No, I didn't address it yet, but Ryan's injury is day-to-day.
And can you talked about this being just sort of a team effort. Is this a kind of win you feel like can, and I know you've addressed this a little bit, can sort of raise the confidence? Because it's not easy. It's not easy to be down one person, let alone that many. And to win any SEC game, does this sort of raise the confidence in a different way that you got through this and didn't panic, as you said?
Yeah, this was a huge win for us. We went in, we celebrated as a staff with the team, and I just keep telling them how proud I am because, we went into the game saying no excuses, no excuses. We had enough to win, and that COVID, it's a different challenge for you, and every day we don't know what it will bring, and so we have to be resilient, we have to be tough, and we have to stay together, and we showed that we can do that. And then the confidence of just some of our players that are coming off the bench. I mean, we asked them to step up and play big minutes. That's why we pushed them in practice to be ready. But this is a huge win. We could have folded, but we didn't.
John.
Tammy, did you say me? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. But
Yeah,
if you did, Kyra, Congratulations again. When you were down 59-57, I was panicking. I noticed in the huddle you were pretty animated. Is that an intentional aspect on your part to kind of get the message across to the players not to panic? What were you telling them during those last few huddles?
I didn't realize I was animated. You know, we were just trying to bring the energy in the huddle. You know, as a leader, I was just trying to continue to instill confidence in them. And we were talking about in the huddle, we've been here before. We are battle tested. We have been through the gauntlet in practice and in games. So do not panic. We just do what we do best, and that is trying to get a stop, push and transition offense, and make it one possession at a time. You know, don't overthink it. And our players remain very calm, and they're confident that they can make the plays that we need to make in order to win.
Michelle.
Yeah, the bugaboo this year has always been the transition defense. Just a quick word on how you felt the team did today.
You know, I thought we took a step forward, but I mean, it's really hard just to do a complete assessment with this many players out. So when we get back to a full team, then I'll be able to really judge where we are. But for tonight, we did enough to get the job done.
Michelle. Okay, Larry.
Yeah, Kyra, it's been a while since we've seen Emma King in a game. I know she didn't score, but how do you feel she played and contributed to the win tonight?
Yeah, so happy for Emma to get in. She did exactly what we needed her to do. Play as hard as she could play on both ends of the court. If she was open, take open shots, keep somebody in front of her, and any hustle play she needed to be involved in. So she did just that. But, you know, we went around yesterday talking about different strengths of people, and the whole team gave her a vote of confidence that, you know, that she plays hard, that she buys in. And I just told her there, she is every coach's dream. She plays hard. She wants to get better. She watches film, and she trusts the process. So happy to have her have the opportunity to play today.
And then Chastity, close to a triple-double tonight, which is pretty remarkable for a gal that size to be able to do that.
Chastity, I mean, just so proud. She was tough. We know she went in mainly being the only point guard. She did not let that deter her. She still played at the pace that we needed her to play. She made big shots, thought she was just solid, stayed level-headed, and played big minutes for us today.
Last question, Michelle. Okay. Any other questions for Coach Kyra Elzy?